Hello, all you lovely people, and welcome back to Let's Play Risk of Rain 2. I'm Nye. And, I don't know what I want to do today. We still have plenty of stuff to unlock, so, I mean, that's always going to be a thing. I think we're going to be aiming for, Celestial Portal in 25 minutes or less. That does sound like a little bit of fun. I'm gonna throw an Artifact of Chaos. This is single player, so that should work in my favor. And we're gonna kind of run it and see what kind of happens. We did have some trouble with this with Trance, but I think with just one player being active, that's gonna make this a little bit more doable. Slightly less monster spawns overall, and then if I can just get, you know, a little bit of stuff going in my favor, we'll be good to go. So as always, when doing something like this, we are looking for the teleporter as fast as humanly possible. We want to get out of here as quick as we can. There it is. Enemies will be dropping items as I kill them. That is less than stellar. So I definitely just want to get some hits in against enemies. Ow. Okay, yep. That happened. I definitely want to get some hits in so I can start getting a shield going. And unfortunately, I just keep on getting Wandering Vagrant as a boss, which, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. But, it'd be nice to at least get, like, something. Allow me to fight back. I almost had one of them down. I was having trouble actually seeing my enemy. Which, you know, that happens. So as I said, we're just kind of looking for the exit as fast as we possibly can. We want to get out of here. And as we fight enemies, we will gradually be getting items. There it is. And hopefully we'll get some good items. We need an average of 3 minutes per level. That's what we're really aiming for here. Okay, Beetle Queen, this is more my style. This is more the enemy I want to be fighting. I would really appreciate not getting shot in the face by the Beetle Queen. By the other one, at least. A Topaz Brooch is absolutely fantastic, so every time we kill an enemy... okay. Well, thank you... Stone Giant, I guess. So the idea would be that every time we get a kill, we would get a little bit of shield. We get a 15 health shield, which would have presumably given me some level of defense against what just happened. Let there be no mistake, this challenge is going to be difficult. There are a lot of enemies in this game that kind of get, you know... not necessarily free damage on you, but they have very little trouble hitting you for trucks. I think if we can get started, we'll be good to go. Like, if we can get a good run to begin with, get an item or 3, you know, kind of really begin our run, I think we'll be good to go here. You know, type of thing where we take down a boss. Where is this guy? Up here? There he is. Not good. Okay, this is really not good. Didn't take any damage, though, so that's solid. Okay, he missed his punch. So we're definitely getting at least boss items here. I would prefer items off of standard mooks as well, if the game would provide those to me. Tougher times, giving me chance to just flat ignore damage, which is always going to be neat. And then, you know, a death mark is pretty nice as well. Doesn't really help me right now, but having a ability to put 50% damage up, or 50% more damage taken on a mob, is generally going to be a positive thing. We are almost out of here. I absolutely want to snag a gnarled wood sprite as I prepare to head out. We have a few items, not a lot of them, but we have enough to kind of get me going. Okay, not a bad start. That gnarled wood sprite's going to be kind of excellent going forwards. Now, one thing I would love to have that I do not have, obviously, is I would love to have a speed up of some sort, a little bit of a movement upgrade. I don't know how likely it is that I will actually get one of those. I'm going to go ahead and swap my death mark out for a will-o-the-wisp. Being able to have an easier time killing enemies is going to be better than increasing damage against them, because I don't have any debuffs I can actually put on my enemies. So, kind of no point worrying about that. Right now, we are mostly focused on where the hell is my exit. Back in the corner. Not appear to be. I do have a gold shrine here, which is interesting. That might be worth looking at some point. Only $2.99 as well. That's not particularly expensive. We may be looking at that in the near future as I continue to kind of search for where my my teleporter is hiding. Might be hiding back in one of these areas back here. Little bit of a worst case scenario right now in the I can't figure out where my teleporter is. This is decidedly ungood for the purposes of this challenge. Oh, hey, actually, I just learned that the explosions off will-o-the-wisp actually hurt me with that one artifact I have turned on right now, so that's not good. You know, the things that you learn playing this game. I'm going to really regret having that now. What is this green? I mean, this green is not amazing, but it also will not kill me. So, we're gonna go with that. Teleporter? Teleporter. Okay, lost a little bit of time looking for this one, unfortunately. So we will hopefully kill this one before it blasts off. Did indeed kill that one before it blasted off. And stay on top of this one, deal as much damage as I possibly can. Once again, hopefully doing exactly that, killing it before it has a chance to do anything. Rose Buckler, not really the item I was hoping for to get off of these enemies. Rose Buckler just gives me a shield when I'm sprinting. Gonna be good for when I'm running around looking for my exit, but apart from that, not really helping me that much. So far, not a lot of other items that... Ooh, hello. Okay, so once again, Amber Brooch, or Topaz Brooch, sorry. Fantastic item. So every time I kill an enemy, and I'll be killing lots of enemies... Yep, that's gonna happen. Every time I kill an enemy, I get a small shield that continues to build up. Getting a lot of active items, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would prefer passives. Not necessarily a bad thing, just, you know, personal preferences, I would prefer passives. That being said, getting the item that I did, getting the drum there will increase my attack speed, and that's pretty fantastic for me. Being able to attack faster is generally going to be an awesome thing for me in this game, because my basic attacks do give me a shield. Okay, I see the exit, so we're immediately going to be heading there. Not going to be screwing around with any enemies or anything like that on the way. So 2 Tough Times Teddies being kind of really the big things that I have, as well as my active item. The squid is not that helpful. I would roll that again in a heartbeat. I was just trying to get rid of something that actually would not help me in any way. Okay, what boss do I get? I get a Clay Dunestrider. So we're just gonna go ahead and attach ourselves as Clay Dunestrider. We're gonna pretend we're a a barnacle or something like that. Swing and swing and swing and swing. Hopefully get rid of this thing's health before it actually gets too much of it back. And it's going to flat kill me because I can't get through a Clay Dunestrider when it does that. Oh my god, this challenge. You know, if it's not one tough enemy, it's another tough enemy. And Clay Dunestriders, if I don't have a good setup, they just wreck my face. I probably should have saved the Opus until after the Dunestrider started doing that attack, because that attack itself is really what wrecks you against a Clay Dunestrider. Having them just kind of get all of their health back and deal a massive amount of damage to you. I was really hoping we'd see more of a bonus in terms of our, in terms of the Dunestrider killing enemies for us. And I believe, you know, we probably did end up seeing something in that regard. It just wasn't enough. And it just ended up eating all of my health at the same time. Which, you know, not a particularly good bonus there. Okay, do we have... I do not see it down here, which means it's up top. There it is. I would really enjoy a healing drone if I can find one. I don't really see one, though. Kind of the only good thing that money is for at this point, is getting me drone. So what do I get? I get Beetle Queen again. We really want to avoid getting spat on by the Queen. Oh, that's a problem. There we go. Once again, seeing a Death Head. Death's Head, just not amazing as an item for me right now. The Ring, on the other hand, a fantastic item. Which, as you can see, just instantly killing my boss. That is about as good as we could have hoped. And then, you know what? A Queen's Gland just giving me an extra bit of damage, an extra attacker that will blow up my enemies for me is definitely going to be useful. What we want is, right now, is we want speed. Speed's going to be a big thing for me. I apparently get... Oh, right. I've got to watch out because Queen's Guard is on my team. Therefore, I will take damage from them, which is not ideal. I just got to watch out for when they attack. I'll probably turn that off. I'm actually seeing more negatives than positives from that ability. 22. Not going to be seeing much coming out of fireworks, unfortunately. Okay, so we're just going to look around, see if we can maybe get one final item. No such luck, unfortunately. That's fine. Good start. Yeah, that friendly fire artifact is just not helping me, apparently. Okay, so what do we have in terms of exits here? I learned that beetle guards get summoned every 30 seconds. So even if one dies, we get another one back pretty quick. So I'm not too worried about losing them right now. Nothing I really want to trade in. We're still on the lookout for our exit. Probably the biggest problem in this run is just going to be, where is my teleporter? Definitely got one now, though. Go ahead and activate. More Beetle Queens. Appreciated. So we did get our Somerang. Somerang does a metric crap ton of damage. So I think that's going to end up being a fantastic item for us. Squid Polyps, once again, not really the best item that we could really hope for here. This doesn't really end up doing much for us because we're not going to be activating much. It's not a bad thing. It's not something I'm unhappy getting. It's just one of those, like, I'll really only ever see a Squid Polyp be incredibly useful when I'm activating the teleporter. And I'd prefer an uncommon ability to do something a little bit more useful for me. We are on the lookout for any additional items. Did not really see much in the way of items off of this level, unfortunately. Getting some bleeds, though. Bleeds are good. Bleeds are really gonna make my, Hey, nice. Bleeds are gonna make my Death's Head actually, actually do things. So we like bleeds. Okay. Not seeing any immediate exits. Gonna take out some of these guys real quick, just to make sure they don't hit me from behind as I'm trying to leave. Okay. I will snag a bundle of fireworks in the hopes that I can actually use it effectively in the near future. I think we're gonna go double check. There it is. Yep, that's exactly where I expected it to be. Shame that this happens to be here right now. Okay, activated. Let's go. Fighting it, double Imp Overlord. Not at all surprised. One's dead. Like I said, damage is gonna be pretty damn solid early on right here. That Somerang doing some amazing work right now. Not too happy with all of the wisps that we're seeing, but hopefully they'll die fairly quickly. That's good. we are getting a lot of what I'd really hope for in terms of, like, skills and such like that and items. You know, we're getting a lot of the, we're getting a lot of, like, health restoration. We're getting a lot of, you know, utility upgrades, utility buffs. The health restoration being kind of the main thing that I really am concerned about on a run like this. Got some money. Excellent. Definitely would like a little bit of maybe a damage up of some sort. Or a movement speed up, especially. Goat hoof, or a soldier syringe. Two things that I'd really like to see at some point. I'm gonna go activate this mostly just so I can get the log book for it. I want to get that environmental log out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Grab some items as we leave. Very good items, too, actually. That horn is going to be solid. Very, very solid. Okay, so where are we going to be? Siren's Call is very, very interesting as a place to be right now. Because it's making me question, what, you know, how do I play this out? I could get a red here if I just chose to go for it, and I'm actually questioning to myself, is it worth it to go for that boss to get, you know, to get a random red? Reds tend to be good, but it does mean that I have to fight, you know, a fairly hard boss. I'm a little bit less worried about the boss itself, and a little bit more worried about all the enemies that I'm going to be dealing with while I deal with the boss. You know, the boss itself, difficult, yes. But what I'm really more concerned about here is the, 379 for an emergency throne. That's very tempting. It's less the boss itself that I'm worried about, and more, like, all of the, like, crows I'll be dealing with as... There it is. Okay. Oh, and I got myself stuck. Okay. More the crows. We are moving fairly quickly, though, so... That being said, I'm not, like, at all seeing the nests. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick second to see if I may see, like, the other nest or two that I need. But I'm definitely not gonna be spending much time on this. So if I don't see another nest or two extremely quickly, we're just gonna give up on this because I'm not that invested in fighting that boss right now. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds. And one of the only reasons I'm actually willing to look at the moment is because we are a little bit ahead of time. A little bit ahead in time, but we're not ahead as much as I'd like us to be. Yeah, I'm not, There's one. I haven't even gotten the distant whirring yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave. It's becoming a time sink, and we're not gonna... I'm gonna have to also beat the boss. So it's very, very quickly becoming not worth it. This is a problem. I think I got one of them. Looks like we did indeed get both of them. At least I think I did. There's the item I'm looking for. Once again, not a particularly solid item for us. We're just seeing a lot of these squid polyps. That's tempting, but actually right now, I don't think that's a particularly worthwhile item for me. Why is my beetle guard attacking me? Also, why do I have 3 beetle guards? I think I see some crit glasses over here. I do indeed. Hey, and a ukulele. That's a pretty good pickup. Also a good pickup from the Lepton Daisy. So we're starting to actually get some items that I'm very excited to see. And now we're just gonna get the hell out of here. That I'm not excited about, but that I am. So pretty solid, I think. We have a good build going on. This is a pretty fantastic build for where we are in the game. Now, keeping an eye out. Teleporter aligning with the moon is not what I want to see. I want it to align with the planet. Thankfully, that's very easy to fix. I do see the teleporter. It's all the way across the map. And among all the things that I have gotten so far, I have not gotten... Oh, crap. Well, that sucks. Actually, that's not that bad. Among all things that I've gotten so far, I have not gotten... let's go ahead and activate that right there. Change teleporter alignment. Activate... Who's my boss gonna be? 4 Magma Worms. Okay. Get rid of these parents. I do not want them in my area. Enemies are spawning. I could really use a lot more shields than I have right now. Back in here. You know what? That might actually be worth using. At least for the time being. Actually, no, I take that back. This is infinitely more powerful, and therefore better for my purposes. We do have an active Lepton Daisy. We got a Hopu Feather. Not particularly excited about the Hopu Feather, honestly. It's an item that's okay, but I don't find it particularly useful for a challenge like this. Not get my achievement there, unfortunately. Drop that there. We're about ready to flip. Okay, let's get out of here. Still not getting my my achievement for hitting. Damn, there were some items there that could have been useful. That whip would have been nice. Definitely not getting my my achievement so far for hitting lots and lots of miles per hour, which is kind of unfortunate. There is our teleporter. I don't know where my boss went. Is it already dead? No. Okay, we have multiple bosses. Good to know. I believe there's my other one. That's annoying. Okay, so bosses are now finito. That gives me yet another squid cannon. Once again, we've talked about this so far. That's not an amazing item for me. Like, I don't activate stuff that much on this run, so getting the squid cannon is just like, okay, cool. You know, I got an item that I can't really use. Which is a little bit irritating, not gonna lie. Now, one of the best things that I did get is actually the ukulele. The ukulele is gonna make this significantly easier for me to kill a bunch of stuff, which will get me items. Oh, that is my first soldier syringe of the run so far. So I can actually start shooting at a reasonable pace now. My Beetle Guard is a little bit angry at me. I'm not 100% sure why. It probably got hit by some stuff that I didn't want it to get hit by. Okay, on the lookout, as usual, for our exit. Probably back here like it usually is. Yep, there it is. And, of course, we get a Clay Dune Strider. So we get the enemy I want to see the absolute least of. Got rid of one of them. They are damaging each other, so that's always a solid bit of news. And I was able to take out the other two with relatively little effort. They gave me the other ring, so enemies are going to die pretty darn quickly. Or at least, that is the hope. Unfortunately, due to the way this landscape is, it's going to be pretty hard at this point for me to actually see where items drop, so I'm just going to have to kind of keep an eye out. And I need to teleport out about as soon as humanly possible at this point. We are very, very close. Close to both doing the challenge, but also close to losing. You don't seem to be one of mine. You might have been, but you didn't seem to be. I have no idea which Beetle Guards are mine. I probably just killed 2 of mine. But they'll respawn. Button. Get me out of here. I don't have a ton of time. We need to find the exit as fast as we can. But I think we might be able to pull this off. And then we'll just go obliterate. This was probably the best place I could have spawned as well. Very open, very easy to see. Hopefully I'll be able to see my exit. There it is. 4 minutes to hit the portal I need. Okay. Got rid of one of them. Need to get the hell away from that one. Oh my god, the enemies, the enemies. Oh no, that's gonna kill me. Okay, that's fine. No! Oh my god, we were so close. It was the Clay Dune Striders. It was entirely the Clay Dune Striders that killed me there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off Artifact of Chaos, because Artifact of Chaos probably didn't help me either. We were very close. That's very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. We could have had that. It's fine though. We'll figure out a way to make this happen again. There's our achievement for charge Gauntlet at super high speeds. So we'll get a new attack next time, kind of regardless of how this goes. Yeah, I don't know, there was a lot of stuff we just kind of didn't get on that last run that would have been nice to see. Titanic Knurl, obviously a great thing. Bundle of Fireworks, meh. Like, what is that going to do for me? But getting a little bit of increased health regen, increased health in general, always going to be a positive thing. That's also extremely positive. I don't know exactly how useful the key is going to be. But a lot of these things that we just picked up, positive effects, good stuff. We're gonna be seeing a lot of enemy death. I would love to have little fighters of my own again, because I find that to be a very useful ability. Get the enemies off of me first and foremost, but in addition to that, you know, extra DPS on the ground that is not necessarily tied to me and my movements. I see a mounted... Okay, wait, hold on. What was that? Knurl is good, but... no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Knurl is good. I like Knurl. It's not what I want. Do I get Doomstriders? Beetle Queens. Okay, where are they? So what we're really hoping for here with the Beetle Queens is that we'll get some Queen's cards. We did indeed get a Queen's Guard. We also got a Queen's Gland, but Queen's Guard is the actual thing we got out of that. What I'm also excited about is that we got a stealth kit. Old War stealth kit's gonna be fairly helpful. Help me not get killed. I like having rings, so this is positive. And this time, the Queen's Guard is not gonna hurt me. It's just gonna hurt my enemies. So that should make this fight a little bit more one-sided in my direction. Just let's face it, we don't care if it's unfair to the enemy, we care if it's unfair to me. Okay, feeling good about what we've got so far. I'd like to see a few more items drop, but we have a pretty good item set right now. That's not to say I don't want more. I will always want more. Nope. It's shrooms, so I don't really feel bad about missing that. But any item that is not on me is an item that's not on me. I like items on me. Okay, teleporter. Who's got the teleporter? There it is. I don't see a Shrine of the Mountain, or at least not one that is immediately useful to me. I do, however, see an old chest, which contains a soldier syringe, which is excellent. So that was good. Okay, who's my enemy gonna be? Probably, oh, a Magma Worm. Okay. I did not expect that. One Magma Worm is already dead. Definitely taking lots of damage off of, yep, Magma Worms. Just can't get away from it. Just keeps on jumping into my face. Let's see what Earth Shatterer actually got me. So, instead of having our charged Gauntlet, we now have Thunder Gauntlet. Target single attack, single target punch for 2,100 damage versus up to 2,700. That shocks enemies in a cone for 1,000. Yeah, I'm already excited for the idea of this. I really want to see this. Oh, okay. Does it charge that fast, or did I just not use it right? Oh, it does. Okay, so it's not... So it loses me flight, but it charges faster. I'm not sure how I feel. It does charge faster, though, and the faster charge is kind of useful for me. But it doesn't quite, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, it's doing damage. Enemies are dying very quickly. Why did I get off of that? I got a horn. The horn is functionally an item that does nothing right now. I don't have an active item, and the horn only activates off of active items, so I don't, the horn's not doing anything for me. But it might later. That's fine. I can see why they wanted you to have kind of mastered the normal punch in order to make this one happen. Wow. My enemies are just freaking dead, huh? This punch comes out the gate a lot faster. Doesn't hit quite as hard, but that extra conal damage is nice. Gonna miss not having the Queen's Guard, though. Great item. Chrono Bauble is not bad. Not precisely the item I would really hope for, but not bad at all. Slows on enemies are usually good things. That was a bird right there that I could have used. So again, unfortunately, we lose our really fast way around. This punch is still fast. Like, it's still a little bit of an upgrade, but it's definitely not the, like, fast teleportation that I'm kind of... Or not teleportation, but the fast kind of movement around the map that I'm used to. Definitely not recovering from long jumps and such like that with this. Looking for my teleport. Where am I gonna find this thing? I see a couple of battle shrines, but there's not really any good reason to use them. Okay, it's not around here, so it's gotta be on the inside of the map over here. There it is. From my words to your ears. Go ahead and pop that out. Naturally, Dune Striders, you know. Yeah. Just look at all of the health it's getting back, but you know the damage that it dealt. I just cease to exist. I don't know how to deal with Dune Striders like that. I guess the idea that I'm gonna have to get used to is to not use like my punch until a Dune Strider's like at half health and then punch it. It's kind of unfortunate. So I do have my retractable arm, and that I get to use as my kind of movement ability. In addition to the punch. There we go. So I can't really easily break line of sight with these guys. Try to have them shoot each other, but that's about as much as I can do. And I am about to die. Oh, I was hoping to get that coin just ahead of time. Oh my god. Yeah, that was probably my fault. Some of these deaths are absolutely my fault. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't hear me bitch and I'd be like, man, the game's not being very nice. No. Some of this crap is absolutely my fault. Some of it isn't. But like that death right there was absolutely my fault. Both, you know, Mountain first and foremost, but also not finding a good way to break line of sight on four Iron Giants. Kind of no good way to break line of sight on that. Okay. Cool. That gets rid of my bosses. And they're gonna give me, I mean, this is not bad. A Leeching Seed's not terrible. I do need some non-Leeching Seed items. You know, Leeching Seed's gonna get me health back, but it's not gonna do amazing work by itself. Not a particularly useful 3D printer either. I mean, we do have that that gun right here. We do have this turret, which I'll probably end up picking up for kind of lack of anything else that's useful. We do have the key. Old Guillotine, definitely going to help. More of a later rather than sooner type of help, to be 100% fair. But definitely going to help us eventually. Make enemies die. Yeah, the faster we can complete any given level, the better. Oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Yes! Barely was able to pick that up. Downside to teleporting like that is just that items may spawn just as I'm leaving. But that could happen on any level, on any difficulty, or anything like that, so there's not really much you can do about that one. Okay. That was kind of a weird way for the hand to grab on. There's my boss. Okay, who's gonna be the boss this time? Second verse, same as the first, apparently. I'm very okay with the game giving me the same type of boss a second type in a row. When it's a boss I know I can beat. Okay, that did not do quite what I was hoping it would. There we go. Got rid of those enemies. Focus Crystal is going to be immensely helpful. Ooh, hey, look at that. Look at that chain missile we got going on there. We're going to see if there's anything special. I do see a lockbox. Looks like up top there, but it's going to have to wait until after the teleporter event. Another excellent chain. Mine enemies do not need to drop me items. Oh no, that's not a lockbox. That's a healing drone. I'm actually just as willing, actually. Hey, tri-tip. And I'm probably not going to ever use it, but a bustling fungus is pretty good too. I'd be more excited for bustling fungus if I saw like a scrapper or something. Okay, we got a special shrine over there. Got a gold shrine over there. Am I willing to pump stuff into this? I am. That's about as much as I'm willing to pump into that. It actually took kind of exactly the things that I was willing to get rid of. Looking for the exit. How much is this going to be? So 473 for an altar of gold. I don't think it's especially going to help me, sadly. Okay, not up there. Not really what I wanted. Another altar of gold. One is a rare spawn. Two of them? Ah, here we are. You can see based on like how much I've gotten, just how much money I've gotten, how long it would take to get that altar. We would never go do what we need to do. Oh dear. Well, that was instantaneous. I didn't realize I was kind of flashing into exactly where they were about to punch. We'll try a couple more times. Like, I saw the punches get hauled back, but I thought I would have time to kind of get out of it. But nope. Shame, we had a lot of really useful stuff on that one. Again, acknowledging completely my fault. Up here? No. Ah, it's over there. Okay, I see it. Got plenty of enemies that will be chasing me, so we'll have some cool stuff happen. Hopefully get some items. This shield's gonna be excellent. Beetle Queen, Wandering Vagrants. Okay. Oh, not good. We're gonna be taking that full on to the face. I would really appreciate not having to deal with this incoming blast off this Wandering Vagrant. I'd like to get a little bit of health back before I deal with that. The monsters are not going to allow me to have that, however. Yeah, but I'm just going to die. Not a really good place to fight it. And then also the sheer amount of, you know, range attacks. The fact that I couldn't kill that one Vagrant before it burst was also really not good. I was trying my damnedest. It going into Nova kind of caught me off guard. Not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. Was a little bit surprised by the sudden Nova. Don't ask me why I was surprised by the sudden Nova. I see a whip, which is going to be useful eventually as I start running around. A Chrono Bauble, another good drop. Less useful is this active item. I'll pick it up just in case, but it's not going to really do much. The whole point of this item is that it activates your on-death effects. I don't actually have any on-death effects at the moment. Another Chrono Bauble, so I slow my enemies for a while. Good for a goat hoof. So this time the game's giving me movement. I appreciate the movement tech. What's in this? That's crit glasses. I'm actually not willing to pump anything into crit glasses, believe it or not. There's kind of no items, no white items that I have that I would like to pump in. I like my banner and I like my Paul's Goat Hoof. Both of those are going to be excellent in the coming stages. On the way to find our exit as fast as possible. Gaining a little bit of time could be helpful. Here we go. Saving me time on fights where, like, I absolutely need the time. Another Stone Titan. One Titan dead. Two Titans dead. Item drop is a knurl, which is absolutely excellent. That is pretty much exactly what I was hoping for right now. I intend to hang out a lot inside of my banners here. Increased movement speed and attack speed are always good. Oh, what's that? Another runic band. Okay. The skull doesn't really do anything for me now, but it might do something for me later. The band is always a great pickup. I love the rings. Either ring, it doesn't matter which one I get. Either ring always has a place in my heart, a place in my build. For basically the exact reason you just saw. enemies just die when you have the bans. Not seeing much else in the way of items. That's fine. The game has given me some solid items here. Get this run rolling. And we're also kind of ahead of time. Game also being pretty pleasant in terms of which levels it wants to give me. Let's try up first. Crowbar. This looks... Teddy bear is not bad. There we go. Another teddy bear maker. Okay, so the annoying part about Imp Lords is their attacks have an AoE, and they can hit you kinda hard. So I couldn't kill them instantly, so I just died. And unfortunately, like, there was not much I could do about that one. I did not have the DPS to kill those Imp Lords any faster. Ah, whoops. That's fine. I really want to get a win in here. It's still so depressing that we were so close in that other run. It just didn't happen. Is this a syringe maker? It looks like it might be. Or is that... Nope, that's, Fortunately, those are sticky bombs. Shame, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, let's see what our item is. You know, missile launcher's good. We like missile launcher. We absolutely take those. I see some healing drones hanging about. I would definitely be interested in a healing drone. Oh, no. Crap. Okay, that's not amazing, but I'm not gonna say no to gasoline. Setting my enemies on fire is usually a good thing. We're gonna take a minute to grab these healing drones real quick. Or, well, here's a regular drone. I could have sworn I saw a healing drone. There it is. We're just gonna grab these real quick, kind of while I'm moving through the area. Both of those are amazing for me. And now we'll go ahead and leave. Got what I came for. Okay. Little bit of extra attack damage off of our attack drone there, which is fantastic. And then our healing drone obviously going to be healing me up as we move onwards. And I really wish it would give me something like barbed wire instead of death mark. We are getting a free blue orb here. Which is kind of exciting. I might be able to grab something out of the shop that would be useful. I don't know what I might grab. Obviously not like glass or anything like that, but you never know what might be useful to complete a run. There's a lot of things that absolutely would not be useful, naturally. So let's hope we don't see any of those. And honestly, we might not get anything at all. I might just use it for just a second to, you know, take a breather. Time does not pass in there. Another lunar coin. Excellent stuff. We have a fair amount of good healing items. What are you guys attacking? Oh, my drone. God, I had a drone for a second there. You do too many of these runs back to back, you know, and you and some of the runs start to blend together. I know I hit the button. Okay, there we go. I do hate that, you know, the timer keeps on ticking while you're waiting on the button to actually go through. Okay, what's available to me? All of these seem pretty good. I think I'm gonna grab Corpse Bloom, and I'm gonna grab Focus Convergence. That's not necessarily worth it. I can't get that. That would be, I mean, that wouldn't be worth it as my only item is the problem. It would be good, don't get me wrong, but I think as my only item, it probably wouldn't help out. Corpse Bloom is going to give me a lot more healing mid-combat. And then Focus Conversions is going to make the teleporter event faster at the quote-unquote downside of having a smaller AoE, or a smaller area, not AoE, but a smaller area to stand in for the teleporter event. I don't find that to be a bad thing, personally. Okay, I do not see the teleporter up here. What is that one? Gasoline, okay. Not at all what I'm interested in. Found it, okay. Love to get my shield back. Okay, let me guess. We're gonna have even more Imp Lords. Magma Worm. Not sure if that's better or worse, honestly. As it comes to all the Magma Balls, which are kind of a problem for me. Okay, so Magma Worm's dead. Magma Worm gave me an Old War stealth kit. Not sure how I really feel about that one. There's another Death's Mark. For all the good that's doing me. Okay. That said, the Amber Brooch is absolutely going to do some good for me. And so will this Monster Tooth Necklace. I'm actually really excited about that Monster Tooth Necklace. That will give me some of the healing that I've been missing. Personal shield generator. And an ult guillotine. Okay. Mr. Wizard, get me the hell out of here. Ooh, and another Monster Tooth Necklace at the very end as I'm leaving. Solid items. Solid items. I'm liking where this run is going. I'm liking what it's giving me. This is exciting. Okay. Got our teleporter for Siren's Call almost immediately. That's really tempting. If I had a scrapper, I'd go for it. But without a scrapper, I'm not sure if I'm willing to try. Okay, let's, that was annoying. Cool. There goes that. That gives me a Chrono Bobble. Not incredibly excited. These two, on the other hand. That's some exciting stuff. Eats really good. Starting to see a solid build here. God, it's so tempting to go after that. Get a couple of extra attacks in. Game, why you give me no scrapper? So really going to be doing the same thing we did last time, which is figure out where the teleporter is, flip it to planet if it isn't already, get through as fast as we possibly can. Line with the moon, okay. Not ideal, but that's fine. Okay, I do not see it on far side. Possibly gonna lose some time looking for this teleporter. Like, it's usually in a this-wardly direction, which is why I'm really kind of pushing over here as fast as I can. Oh, I see it. Okay, there it is. Good thing I didn't have to last location it. This is good. Okay, realign teleporter. Line with the planet, we're good to go. Even more Magma Worms. Okay, I saw some Magma Worms die just now. There are an awful lot of Magma Worms going around, which means an awful lot of magma effects going around right now. which I don't appreciate because that makes it very hard to survive. One set of Magma Worms just died, and that's going to give me their boss item. I think I just got rid of another one. I would love to be off this level about as fast as humanly possible. There's nothing on this level that would make me want to stay. And this would be even because of our time limit, this would be even the case normally. But our time limit makes it even more of a thing that I just want to get out of here. Hey, but we actually had an Aegis. Problem is I have Corpse Bloom, so Aegis is going to do precisely nothing for me. So it's kind of a shame that that ended up being my red drop. Because I don't think we're ever going to end up seeing anything come of that. Okay, don't see anything over here. A couple places it could be. Could be up on the mountaintop over there. Could be on top of the mountain over here. There it is. I found it. Okay, cool. Okay, what is our teleporter event going to look like today? More wandering vagrants. Okay, I like being on top of this one. This is a great place to find myself. Let's get rid of a couple of enemies real quick. You are way outside my zone of control, my friend. I'd prefer it if you weren't. Okay, we did get a Genesis loop, which is a pretty solid pickup. It's not amazing, don't get me wrong, but it is a fairly solid pickup for me to get at this point in the game. It is very likely that I will end up taking some type of high damage in the very near future as we, you know, make our way into the final couple of levels of what this run actually is. Probably gonna pick up that healing drone real quick as soon as the event's over. And then get the hell out of here. Get myself a squid polyp because, you know, reasons. Okay, what is my floor 2 gonna look like? Abandoned Aqueduct is not bad. Got a Beetle Queen that I would prefer to not mess with if I can avoid it. Luckily, it looks like I'm going to be able to avoid her. I did see the Scrapper. I was considering using it, but given our time constraints, I don't think that's a good use of my time, especially not knowing where my teleporter is right now. if I end up... Ugh. Okay, there's my teleport. Kind of regret that, not gonna lie, considering my teleporter's right here. Hey, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, and a scrapper, too. I might go ahead and pick that up. Beetle Queen. This is our last one right here. Beetle Queens are dead. We're gonna get our Queen's Gland. I'm gonna scrap my tri-tip daggers. I'm gonna scrap my key. Anything else I especially want to scrap that I don't think will help me? I kind of like where I am with everything else. Okay, we're almost out of here. So we're gonna go grab this, activate, go. This is just gonna make me a little bit better at killing for the final level. Oh, I did not grab that. I think our focus convergence really ended up being a super positive item for us. Saved us a fair amount of time. Okay, we got a Malachite enemy down below. I'm not seeing the exit in any of the normal spots. Hopefully it's inside the cave right here. It is not. We have a little bit of spare time to find it, but not enough for me to want to, like, screw around. In the middle between the buildings. Yes. Okay. The Malachite enemies worry me a little bit. What are we gonna get? Of course it's gonna be Clay Doomstriders. The enemy type that gives me the most trouble, so let's go ahead and make sure that I get it. Okay, one down. Absolutely gonna be picking that up. Okay, cool. Clay Doomstriders are dead. Fuel cell up. This is not the item I thought this was also, so don't ask me why I was super excited to see it. This is not... I didn't think this was the ability to fly. I thought this was the leech when I first saw it. So that's why I was kind of excited, and I was like, hey, gonna pick that nonsense up. This is not what I thought it was. That is a frightening thing. Thank you for knocking me out of death. Where's the Celestial Portal? Portal is activated. I'm just waiting to zap. Okay. And achievement unlocked. Loader swing by. You've reached the Celestial Portal. I don't see any good reason to continue this run, honestly. As much of a fun run as it has been, there's kind of not much left for us on this one. So I think we're just going to go ahead. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and just kind of head on out and obliterate. Ah, darn. Oh, so sure I was going to land that. There we go. I know what you're thinking. You have two different abilities, two flying things that you could be doing right now. Why are you not doing it? Ridiculously good question, person who's asking this question. I should be doing it. Okay. That's going to unlock us a brand new ability. That was fun. That was definitely a fun run. I enjoyed it. It took us a long time to get there. This is a very long episode for a run that lasted 21 minutes total. It took us a bit to get going, definitely. But once we got, one or two actual item drops, that really made things... Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. With the Beetle Queen log, with Loader swing by, run ended. So that gives us Spiked Fist. Fire gauntlets towards dealing 320 damage, pulls you to heavy targets, light targets are pulled to you instead. So all of a sudden, my gauntlet does damage. Now, what I'm kind of curious about, we're not going to actually do a run here, but I'm kind of curious, does this just go... Am I not allowed to... No, it still hits environment. And it still goes just as far as it used to. So, like, it's still still got some distance to it. So this just seems functionally better to me. Because now I can actually use it as a damage-dealing move, which I like the idea of that. And it's got a stun on it. And honestly, if I'm using this ability, like... Yeah. Like, why do I care if I can't pull myself to a target? That's not how I use that ability anyways, so that makes perfect sense. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for me. We got a lot of stuff done today. This was a very good run for us. So kind of looking at what we still need to do, kind of in order to get unlocks going. There's still a bunch of enemies, or a bunch of items that we have not seen. We have charge teleport less than 10% health. I think that's more of a Rex thing, so that's going to be a run later. Need to beat the Elite Boss Monsoon difficulty. We also need to beat Monsoon difficulty, so this is going to be something I do kind of for both. These are some more enemy items that I don't even know these, so we'll have to figure that out. This is a red, one of these, a red scrap. It's got some more red items we have to snag. This is yellow scrap. Kill 20 hermits crabs by chasing them off the edge of the map. If we go look at our challenge, we can see how far we are on that. So we've gotten like 8 of them. It's just kind of running them off the map. So we'll kind of do that. We also, we did unlock Shaped Glass. We did unlock Focus Convergence. So we unlocked both of those. We need to beat the game on Monsoon difficulty, which will get me my final one of these items. The one that Trance and Telia were enjoying last time. So those are going to be the item challenges. And then when we get into actual characters, we still need to do our 20 run on Commando. Huntress is basically done. Multi, I need to kill a Imp Lord with the Freon Accumulator. which we're going to do on the command run at some point, just to make sure that we can do it. We need a bunch of stuff as the engineer, defeat the teleport boss in less than 5 seconds, and also finish charging the teleporter with 0 monsters remaining on the stage. Both of these are probably going to be something we do on, again, a command mission, and then just do a crap ton of boss-killing bullets. Artificer's fully unlocked. Mercenary, don't touch the ground for 30 seconds. This is kind of a late-game thing that we can do. And then, complete a prismatic trial without falling below 100% health. I'm going to need to find a trial that I like. This last one I didn't really like as much as this, because of the Dune Striders. But we'll find a trial that we like, and then we'll run this, and that'll be something that we can do. Rex, I still need to complete an entire teleport event while under 50% health, which should be doable. And then kill a Clay Dune Strider on Abandoned Aqueduct by throwing into a pit. This is just we need to get lucky and get that enemy. Loader is completely done. Acrid, we still need to land the final blow on a Scavenger, just a long run, we'll get that done. And then Inflict Poison 1,000 total times. I don't know how that's being tracked, so we'll take a look. Captain's completely done. Let's go check the logbook real quick. Let's just go check Acrid stuff here. You know, we're getting there. We should inflict poison more for Acrid in order to get that one. But we're getting a lot of this stuff done, so hopefully very soon we'll be able to say we 100% complete the game. And that's going to involve doing a bunch of monsoon runs. That should be very fun. Get everything unlocked and then start going. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you next time.